Hi everyone, it's Taylor for another golden vlog, last one of this year, and since it's December, of course, the theme is Christmas. The first question is kind of a refrain. What did you do for Thanksgiving this year? We went over to my parents' house, and they only live about 45 minutes away from us, and it was just a really fun, relaxing weekend. We ate a lot of food. I drank a ton of Pepsi. Justin drank a lot of root beer, and it was really good. We also stayed up really late, just playing games and talking and laughing. And we actually saw some close friends from college that live in Colorado, but they were in town for Thanksgiving, so we were able to have lunch with them, and it was really nice seeing them again. What are your plans for Christmas? We are actually going to be spending Christmas with Justin's parents in Georgia, and so we'll be flying out. They are really ecstatic to be able to see Reese, as they don't get to see him that often. And we're really excited to be able to spend the holiday with him as well. And it will be Reese's first time flying, so crossing our fingers on that goes well, and that he doesn't scream the whole time. Hopefully he'll sleep for at least some of it. What is your favorite holiday treat or meal? Really, I prefer pumpkin, which of course kind of goes more with Thanksgiving than Christmas. I love pumpkin pie, pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, pumpkin bread. But for Christmas, I'd probably have to say hot chocolate more than anything else, really. I don't really like candy canes, and that's really the only Christmassy thing I could think of. And I hate eggnog. Justin's over there shaking his head. He loves eggnog. But yeah, I'd have to say Stevens hot chocolate or Starbucks hot chocolate. Even Maverick has good hot chocolate, I think. And I really like to put hazelnut and Irish cream in it and top it with whipped cream or marshmallows. What is on your wish list this year? We would like to get a tablet to share. We only have one laptop right now, so it would be really nice to have something inexpensive and small that we can use for the internet or gaming when one of us is using the laptop. And also be able to get, some apps on it for Reese. There's really not much else on our Christmas wish list this year. It's going to be a not a big one. Last Christmas was pretty big for us. I got a DSLR. We bought a Wii U. Reese got a ton of gifts. It was his first Christmas. So this year we're going to be a little more sparing. What's the best gift that you have ever received? Oh, that's a hard one. I'm not really sure what's the best gift I ever received. There's a few that stand out, like my DSLR from last year. But that was kind of a gift to myself, so I wouldn't really count that. I remember Christmas of 2000. We had first moved to Virginia, and it was a pretty big Christmas for us. We were really excited. My sister and I both got Razor scooters. I got a boombox with some CDs, which was, huge back in 2000. We also got a PlayStation with a few video games, and we were ecstatic about that too. That's really all the big ones that stand out to me. I've always enjoyed my Christmas gifts. They've always come from the heart of my family and friends who were giving them to me. But those were really the only ones that I remember being big and just stuck with me. Do you put up a Christmas tree or decorate? Duh, who doesn't? Do you wait until after Thanksgiving to do it or do it before? I believe in celebrating holidays one at a time and in order. So October is for Halloween only. Thanksgiving is celebrated all of November, and then after Thanksgiving, which means even Black Friday is okay because Thanksgiving is over, then you can decorate for Christmas. And so we actually decorated the first weekend of December. We were really busy right after Thanksgiving, so it waited a week. What's your favorite Christmas song? Actually, it's Mary, Did You Know? My favorite version. Doesn't Skillet do it? Is that who I'm thinking of?
I'm not sure who does it.
I think Skillet does it. I have a post about it, and I will link it right under this video, and that version is the version that I love the most. I actually made some. Justin's family, the women of his family, my mother-in-law invited me to make DIY ornaments every year, and we all do an exchange. And his mom's really into it. And so my first year of doing the ornament exchange, I actually took the lyrics to Mary Did You Know and cut them into strips and put them into clear ornament balls. And so that just shows how much I really love that song. Must-see Christmas movies. My favorite is The Nativity, the one that came out a few years ago. Absolutely love it. I love how they explain the Star of Bethlehem with Jupiter and Venus, and then the third star combining. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. And The Christmas Story, which is my family's Christmas movie, the one that they say, you'll shoot your eye out. Justin's over here whispering me National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's his family's big, huge Christmas movie. They watch it every year. I watched it with him 2 years ago, and I didn't really enjoy it that much. Sorry, Morrells, I didn't.
It grows on you.
He says it grows on you. We'll see if it does. But yeah, so the Nativity Story and Christmas Story, really. But this year, since Reese actually likes to watch TV now, we'll be doing some of the old ones like, A Year Without Santa Claus, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and some of the other, claymation or puppets. I don't really know what they were, but those animated ones. What are some traditions that you and your family have? Well, growing up, we would always open one present on Christmas Eve, and it would always be Christmas pajamas that we would change into, and then Mom would take a picture of us. And then we would also, our congregation, in the LDS church, there are always going to be families, no matter what religion, that are in need, financial need. And so the LDS church, you can ask the bishop, the leader of the congregation, who is in need that year, and you could be like a secret Santa to them. And so we would buy toys for the kids or clothing, bring them food, put it all in a box, and then the kids would all dress up in black, and we would drive to their house, put it on their door, ring the doorbell, and then run away, and just kind of like a secret Santa service, and we loved doing that. And then we would always have one sibling be in charge of passing out presents on Christmas Day, and we would do it one at a time. We would also all sleep in the same room, have like a sibling sleepover and watch movies, typically The Little Rascals. And our parents, even though we were all grown up still, my mom still liked to be in the holiday season, and so she would put tape all over the door, kind of like place tape, and say, you can't come out until a certain time, even though we're all teenagers and adults. But it was still fun with Justin and me and Reese. Justin and I have only spent Christmas at one family or another so far, so we've kind of just followed their traditions. We haven't really adopted any Christmas traditions ourselves, except go to the Temple Square in Salt Lake City and see all the lights. But what Mormon family living in Utah doesn't do that during Christmas time? So, but sometime we'll start our own holiday traditions and we don't go to family for Christmas. And then the best Christmas memory ever. Again, that's a hard one. There was that time, I think it was 2002 or 2004. No, it was 2004, yeah, because my dad was in Iraq, so my family went to, we were living in Virginia. We went to Utah to spend Christmas with my grandma. It was a big, huge blizzard. It took about 3 times for the pilot to land the plane because of all the heavy fog in Salt Lake. There was literally about 4 feet of snow. But it was really fun because all the cousins were there because it was also my grandparents' 50th anniversary a few days before Christmas. So we all had a big, huge dinner with them. The cousins came over for Christmas. We went to go see a movie together as cousins. And I actually think it was I think it was Prisoner of Azkaban that we actually saw together that year. But it was just really fun. Another favorite Christmas memory was 2011. Justin and I had been dating for a few months, and Justin spent Christmas with his family, but then after Christmas Day, he flew to California to spend the rest of Christmas break with me and my family, and we went to Hollywood together. It was the first time I had ever been to Hollywood, and it was just really neat to be able to spend a holiday with my future husband, which we weren't engaged yet at the time, but getting close. And then last year was pretty fun too. We spent Christmas Day with my family, Reese's first Christmas, and my dad, Justin, my brother, and my sister played Lord of the Rings Risk late into the night. And then afterwards, we went up to Boise to spend the New Year's with Justin's family and see one of our nephews get baptized. And it was just really great to be able to spend the whole holiday with both sides of the family. So yeah, those are some of my favorite Christmases. Christmas is my absolute favorite season. I do consider it a season rather than just a holiday. So I guess you could say the season of Advent. Just the whole spiritualness and closeness, comfort, and family orientation that you see and feel. It's just really nice. And I know a lot of people get stressed over the holidays because of all the parties and family visits and everything like that. And I've never really felt that way. I've always just loved it and felt peaceful during it. So yeah, that's me and Christmas, and I'm really excited for this Christmas. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas too. Happy holidays!